October 21st, and I'm paying all of my student loan debt with TikTok money. I have $56.73 in my account right now. I'm putting that towards my current balance of $97,249.21. My new total is $97,192.48. Got a long way to go. It's an embarrassingly high number, and I know people get kind of offended when you talk about student loans because yeah, like I'm the one who took them out. That number is disgustingly high. Makes me uncomfortable to think about it. I have to start making payments in 2028, which is 2 years from now. It's right around the corner.
Y'all, let's get a freeze frame on those balances again because, okay, so her TikTok balance is $56.73, and apparently that's what she's going to use to pay off the entirety of her student loans. Her student loans is almost $100,000, 97,000. Well, now it's $97,192. She might want to see TikTok is the easy thing, I guess, for people who probably don't have much to say, really. And it pays like that, apparently. And I'm gonna be honest, TikTok is slow for me. I thought TikTok was gonna blow up fast, but TikTok is moving very slow. For me, growing wise, I was surprised to see that YouTube is actually the vehicle that's growing faster for me. But I think it's because my content is more designed for long form content. But TikTok is gonna pay just like the effort that you have to put into it. I mean, if the effort is for 60-second, 90 se- I mean, yeah, 60-second, 90-second videos, how much do you really expect them to pay for that? Because ultimately, these platforms are monetizing attention, right? So if it's a platform that's only going to monetize a short amount of attention, then it's probably going to pay like that. It's better if you're really going to try to attack a balance of that degree to really probably get on a platform like this and to try to figure out a framework that you can do more long-term content. Let's finish hearing her out.
Got a long way to go. It's an embarrassingly high number, and I know people get kind of offended when you talk about student loans because yeah, like I'm the one who took them out. That number is disgustingly high. Makes me uncomfortable to think about it. I have to start making payments in 2028, which is 2 years from now. It's right around the corner. I'm a special education teacher for elementary students. I did go to a private school.
That's why I just said, oh, I read that. See, and this is the issue when we start talking about these big balances like this. It's really going to come down to your degree. I don't care if she had $300,000 student loans. If she told me that, she was a dentist or that she was, a what's those doctors that they can inject you with the stuff that'll put you to sleep, right? Like if you told me you were a doctor or a dentist, something of that nature, then I would still be like, yeah, that balance is worth it. But when we start getting in the hundreds of thousands on our balances, what all we have to show for is a teacher degree, then it starts to become like I don't know how you're going to be able to take care of that. I don't know how you're going to be able to get over that hurdle because, and I would still say at least she got a degree that allows her to earn some income because I've seen people who have performing arts degrees, all type of degrees that I'm like, how are you going to actually use that? And they have balances like hers.
For my bachelor's and my master's degree. So in total, I have 12 loans. I'll start with the highest interest rate. I have one loan with an interest rate of 6.28%. Next highest one is 5.28%. Then I have two with 5.3%. I have two with 5.05%. I have two for 4.66%. I have two for 4.53%, two for 4.45%, and my lowest is one loan with 4.3% interest. I plan on getting married within the next.
Those are pretty good, all considered. I thought they would be at least like seven. I think that's manageable, but still not good. But shoot, when it starts getting at the rate of like what an index fund would cost, dang near, that's when it's like, man, you're cooked.
year or two, and I don't want this debt to go to my future husband. Here's what I hate about student loans. There's just so many.
I like the fact that she's taking responsibility for her debt too, and not wanting to pass that on to her future spouse. Um, I think still a little optimistic though. She must already be dating the guy, but yeah.
Things I hate. But what I hate the most is how you feel like you'll never get out of it. Ever. I initially borrowed $130,000 to go to undergrad and grad school. I worked myself out of poverty. I broke the cycle. I broke all these generational curses. I'm sitting in my basement of my house that I own with my husband. I've done all these things that I felt like I had to do. Yes, I could have went to cheaper schools. I really should have been told, no, Kimberly, you cannot borrow this amount of money. You need to go somewhere else. And I would have adapted, and I would have been sad about it, but I would have been fine. I would have figured it out. I didn't have to go to Penn State and Duquesne University, really expensive schools, but I didn't know. I thought student loans were just something.
That sounds good, right? But let's be honest, when we're young, we think we know it all. She saw all that's gonna matter is when she went and did that college tour and she saw that campus and all the amenities and all the people, there wouldn't have been no talking her out of that. Let's just be honest here. She's saying it in hindsight because she got to deal with the consequences, but ain't nobody able to talk you out of that. Now, guidance is important, yes. And maybe they could have talked her out of it, but at the same time, when we're kids and we're just thinking about the actual experience and we don't understand anything about, finances or debt or how it's really going to impact us after the fact, I I'm hard pressed to know if anybody could have talked her out of it. But I think after the fact, once they actually give you a call and like, yeah, your loans are about to start, it's going to be $750 a month just for the interest. Then it's like, whoa, what? It's almost a rent payment. That's when it really hits. When you're on that phone call and they're just talking to you like you're just a number, like, we already got you. So we just need to figure out how you're going to pay this money.
That everybody had, and it was okay. With the interest, every time a plan has changed, like if I've done income-based or income-driven or whatever, the interest capitalizes. So my loans at one point were up to $175,000. It's just like I'm a school counselor.
Oh,
I'm never going to make that. Then we've paid off $40,000, $45,000 on my loans. We've paid them down, back down to $130,000. We've paid all that interest.
wow.
Just gross during the COVID pause. We really worked hard to pay off a lot. And I was working part-time when we did that. I accrue $20 a day in interest, like $600 a month. If I want to pay that off, I need to pay that plus over that to pay down my principal. In the meantime, just since September, I've accrued $2,300 in interest. Why pay that?
I really wish that when you got student
Holy ish. Imagine paying down 45,000. She paid almost her and her fiance or whatever paid almost 50,000. And it's still accrued back up. $2,300, which that can keep growing fast. You have to be aggressive with these student loans. See, her interest is probably a lot more than the first girl who actually was transparent with her interest rates. And yeah, I mean that is imagine, man, just in interest, $600 a month, just in interest. Because then you're gonna want to pay some of that principal too. If you want to really put a dent in it, you're gonna have to pay at least 200 of that principal too. So that's $800 a month. Really, if you really want to get over that hurdle and stop paying so much interest, you should probably be paying 1,000 a month. Probably. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just thinking as far as like getting that beast, getting over that beast so you can get back to life. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's crazy. And remember, you got to pay for this money with post-tax money, not pre-tax. You don't, if you make $100,000, you don't get to just take that whole $100,000 and throw it at that. That money gets taxed. Then you have to pay the loan in its entirety, that interest. It doesn't care nothing about them taxes. That interest is growing tax free. They're not giving you, well, actually, you can, on your tax return, I believe you can write off the interest at the end of the year. But regardless, man, that's nothing, man. So, and she's a school counselor. School counselor. Keep that in mind. She'll be all right. Get over it. What they just need to do is probably cut the lifestyle, right? But yeah, they need to cut their lifestyle. Figure out a way for y'all both to work and just live off one income and the other income just pay that down. I mean, that would be the most logical approach, right? But yeah, let's leave it there. Like the video, also subscribe if you want to join the Legion. Cash App link below if you want to tip the channel. Buy your boy iced coffee. And also feel free to join the Patreon where I post self-improvement content. I need you guys like the video, hype the video. That is a new feature on YouTube. They do it for smaller channels like mine to get more exposure. So hype the video as well. Until then, I'll catch you in the next video.